Today we're going to tackle a diabetic pedicure and foot care routine so you can understand how to help loved ones at home. This ticklish client came all the way from Cleveland with his wife, so stay tuned. Today we're going to tackle a diabetic pedicure and foot care routine so you can understand how to help loved ones at home. Diabetes is a tricky condition, but there are things that you can look for that will give you clues that your client might be diabetic. You should always take safety precautions with all clients, but it's more important than ever to not cut a diabetic client. It can be difficult because their feet may have fluid retention and tight skin, limiting how easy it is to get the nippers under the toenail to trim. And that's why soaking the feet is very important to soften the skin to give you more flexibility. Even though I can kind of see through his toenails, I want to check under the nail with my toenail rasp to make sure where I'm going to shorten the nail is free of any skin that might be in the way. Of course, you never want to cut any client, but it is especially important not to cut a diabetic client. They may have some neuropathy and some loss of feeling in their feet or have diminished circulation that can help with healing. And this is how someone could get an infection that leads to other issues. So insert the tip of the nipper,
That's right.
squeeze, scoot, squeeze, scoot, squeeze, right where you can see and know that there is no skin going to impede the area where you're going to trim.
They call diabetic coma.
Because of all the breast changes, I think that saves. He wanted to lay down. He wanted to sleep. So during the 5 months, he exercised every day. He ate right. He didn't deviate.
Good.
And he lost quite a bit of fat, down to 8 something.
After the nails have been trimmed and more cuticle remover applied, it's time to push back the adhered skin and remove it from the nail plate. When using the cuticle pusher, press down slightly with light pressure. Press into the skin to determine how soft the excess skin is. Don't press too hard into the nail plate. This causes pressure on the nail that may be uncomfortable for the client, and you can scrape off layers of the nail. And if you accidentally do this, you can buff out the lines so when you polish, the nail polish looks smooth. My stainless steel cuticle pusher has a beveled edge that slides under the skin and helps lift off the adhered skin easily. And I'll show you all the tools that come in the pedicure kit at the end. And when a cuticle is sticky and stuck like that one was, just leave it until after the foot soaks
something
again.
was going on with my husband, and I kept telling him he had to go to the doctor and had to go to the doctor. His t-shirts, when he sweat, it was turning orange. And then when he was spitting in the sink, it was leaving an orange ring. I kept saying, there's something wrong with you. You've got to go to the doctor. And he went, and they're like, yep, you're diabetic.
I have several pair of nippers out during a pedicure in case I need to trim a nail that appears to have nail fungus because I don't want to spread it to the other nails, and one for trimming skin so they stay sharp. You can buy nippers individually, and they do come in the pedicure kit. And I know all of my fans who like to watch my videos know this already, but I do have to let my new visitors know. And I would also love for everyone watching to please subscribe today and click the bell next to the subscribe button so you get a notification of the titles of my next videos so you know when you want to tune in to watch. I think some people may be getting confused with the join button next to the subscribe button. The join button is just if you want to join the fan club. There is no fee to subscribe. All of the content is free. And when I hit 500,000 subscribers, I am drawing 3 winners where I will travel to them to give them a pedicure. The link to the entry form is in the comments, and it would be a dream for me if you copied the link to the video and pasted it in a social media post so I am able to help as many people as possible.
Yeah. Don't you hate that when you hit your toe so hard that you're like, oh, you can't breathe?
Doesn't look like you're joking.
All right, this one. I see, you can see that. There, that's perfect. We can chip your leg a little bit.
Is it turning under?
Just trying to see where it's attached so I can cut it shorter. Kind of growing around his nail or his toe. Does that feel okay?
Flinching for it.
That's what I was thinking. Am I hurting you? Yeah, tell me.
It was really tricky for even me to trim his nails today because even I get sensitive to the fact that I might hurt someone. He was really ticklish and he tried really hard to hold still, but when you can feel someone who is about to move and you're trying to trim the nails, it makes you nervous. So just go slow and wait until their foot seems more settled and then go ahead and trim.
It's funny because her and they think they were scheduled. She really needs to come, actually.
I'm gonna have to stand on my head to trim this one.
No. I think it was turning under. I don't know. You can't ever see it from here. Why you keep jumping? Keep flinching.
He's got good reflexes. He's fine. Yeah.
I'm alright though.
He's trying not to giggle. reenact that, but
My goal using the ceramic cross-cut medium fine bit isn't to thin out his nails, but to buff off that sticky adhered cuticle that was so hard to remove from the other foot. I'm doing this before I push back the cuticles because I know I can remove any remaining adhered skin during that step. I'm not using any pressure at all. I'm simply setting the bit on the nail and moving it in small, short motions from left to right. The bit then, during its rotation, removes anything that's sitting on the surface of the nail. If I press down, it will make little grooves into the nail plate, and you don't want to do that to a nail that does not need to be thinned out. You can hear the sound of the big toe is slightly different because I have added a tiny bit of pressure because he has some variation in his nail plate growth that I'm trying to smooth out. I love to reward my viewers by drawing at random one of the subscriber comments made on the video. One of the comments will also be chosen for my Instagram Hall of Fame. So be sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell so you get the notification that you were the winner. back in the water. This foot has been back in the water and out again when the foot comes out. Always use a towel to rub off any excess skin that has revealed itself. It'll turn white again. And I'm just using my mini buffer block to buff away a little bit that you can still see. And when I do this, it'll leave a little bit of residue behind and can settle down into the grooves. And if you don't do a good job, which I don't think I do a very good job cleaning them off at the end, it can look like there's still skin on the sidewalls, but there isn't. It's just dusty from using the buffer block. So you guys gonna go to dinner after you leave here?
We're gonna get my sister and one of my girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
That's paralysis and take her dinner. Eat with her, spend a couple hours and then drive back.
That's good.
My sister said she'd like something like some kind of shrimp something. Let's see. Okay, with Chinese or whatever. Just checking.
Okay, you can bend that knee. Put that foot right there. How they feel?
They feel great.
Good. Good, 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 good.
I didn't realize until I was editing this that the reason it still looks like there's some dusty stuff around his cuticles is because I forgot to clean off his toenails at all, which I always clean off the toenails after, well, except for today, and then apply some cuticle oil so you can see some lotion residue around his nail plate. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I skipped that step, but learn from my mistakes and always clean off the nails after you're finished and then apply some cuticle oil so they look nice and finished. I have a special coming up for those of you who have watched to the end. It'll be right after the before and after photos. Thanks for watching until the end, and because you did, you're going to get to hear the promotion that we have going on right now. When you buy the pedicure kit, which includes the cuticle remover, my toenail nipper, my stainless steel file, the ingrown sidewall cleaner, and the cuticle pusher, if you add the toenail rasp to your cart, I'm going to give you a coupon code for half off the toenail rasp. The coupon code is RASP19, RASP19. And I'm just going to explain a few of the things in the pedicure kit. You get 32 ounces of the cuticle remover. We do have the amber bottles in stock that you can add to it, so you have the dropper bottle for convenience. The toenail nipper, which is stainless steel. It's a 5mm lap joint. They are disinfectable, sanitizable. You can put them in an autoclave. They are nice and sharp and very smooth and easy to use. This is the stainless steel file. You can see one of my logos here at the end. It is easy to use. You can file fingernails as well as toenails. It will last for a long, long time, and you are able to clean it in between uses. This is the ingrown sidewall cleaner. This has another, you can see it's tiny, one of my logos here in the center. It has two ends that have two tiny little scoops to help go along the sidewall of the nails to pull out any buildup debris. And the other side. And this is the infamous cuticle pusher, which has a beveled end. You can see right here that it is slanted, and that easily allows to push back the skin to remove all of that excess material that is on the nail plate. All of these tools are high quality stainless steel, and they will last for a long, long time as long as you take care of them. So I hope that you take advantage of the special that we have going on. Again, when you buy the pedicure kit, add the toenail rasp to your cart and use RASP19 to get half off of the toenail rasp. The toenail rasp has serrated ends. One is straight, one is curved, so you can get into small, tight places and to file the sides of any sharp areas that are bothering you. It grabs skin easily to pull it away and out from underneath your toenails or your fingernails. So thanks so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next video. For taking time out of your day to visit my channel. People like you are the reason for my success, and I appreciate it so much. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest videos. Remember, it is free, and I'll see you next time.